Welcome back, everybody, to the A.J.I show, episode 83. If you're not already following, please do share this with all your friends, your families, your brothers, your sisters, mom, dad, aunts, uncles, your cats, dogs, owners. And if that comment section is already filled out, make sure to go ahead and do so. Make sure your head's on your head. Okay. Make sure to go ahead and do so, and type your little fingers and go. And if that notification bell isn't already turned on, make sure you go ahead and turn that on so you get notified anytime the episode comes out. And let's get on with today's episode. It just reminded me of that one meme. It's like the old guy and then the lady. He's like, and then the dog, he just came over and you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. What were you talking about? Oh yeah, you finished the laundry. And
yeah. Before we get too much further, this outfit I've probably worn the last 2 episodes.
Yeah, it's the only outfit she has. She's getting more. Okay, so don't worry. It's not stinky. Whoa. She doesn't stink.
I don't wear this every day.
No, she wears it every day.
I don't wear this every day.
Don't let her fool you.
I don't wear it every day, but it is one of my comfiest pregnancy outfits. It holds my tummy.
Mm-hmm.
It is just a perfect little one-piece set. I do need to get more though. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when I get new socks, I need new socks. Because I've been using the ones you got me for Christmas.
He's up here. Look at him.
Are you moving?
Just wait.
Come on, man.
Every time we're in here, he's
on, dude.
Over here. It's weird.
Come on, dude. I need new socks. I'll talk about socks, okay?
You need new socks.
I need more because I've been really.
No, you don't.
No. I've been really liking the long socks that you got me, or like the medium-sized socks that you got me for Christmas this year.
Oh.
And because it makes it so that it doesn't rub the back of my foot with any of my shoes. So I've been really liking them. And they because I use them for work and I use them to go to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just go and then they're gone and then they're dirty because I got some dogs on me. Okay. They be barking up a stink every day. Yeah, so maybe I'm gonna get some more of them.
Get rid of the ones you don't wear then.
Yeah, I gotta get rid of all my white ones, dude. My white ones are bleh, dude. They are on their last legs. They are gray now. But yeah. Anywho, this last weekend was Easter. So happy Easter to everybody. We hope you guys enjoyed your Easter. If you did anything, did y'all go Easter egg hunting? Type down in the comments if you went Easter egg hunting. If you didn't,
we didn't.
Hope you had fun at least. We had fun. We went to go
last year without egg hunts.
Yeah. Oh, we were. Now that our family knows his name, we can say it on here, right? Not his full name, of course, but his name.
Sure.
We'll save it till the end of the episode, if we remember. So now y'all have to tune in.
Pissed when it's next week.
Well, we'll try. I will try to remember. Okay. Easter was good. We went over to your grandparents' house. They invited us over for a lunch. They were oh so sweet enough to fit into my diet and compensate for me. They got me salmon. Ooh, I love me some salmon. It's so good. I love fish. It's delicious. Prepared right. It's delicious. They barbecued. They made some burgers, made some hot dogs, made some macaroni salad. I didn't have any macaroni salads or burgers or hot dogs. All I had was a salad, a regular salad, and a salmon. But I mean, it was still delicious. Still really good. That salmon, so good. the natural oils that come in the salmon that are in the salmon, they're just, you know, those are good. Okay. What else? Then we went over to my parents. Oh, you got step in here. Like, what was your experience, Bob? Did you like the food?
Yeah. I had hot dogs and macaroni salad.
I got a monster.
That's really it. And we just kind of talked. Hung out for a bit.
Yeah. I got this monster, Punk Punch. I haven't tried it. Well, I didn't try it before today, but it's actually like, I want to say it tastes the same as their regular fruit punch they have, but you know me, I rather get that zero sugar to save my calories as much as possible.
Speaking of eating better,
Excuse me. Oh yeah, how's that been going?
Tough.
Yeah.
I don't snack as much anymore, and I've cut down like on the soda.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Are you switching over to zero sugar soda? No.
I didn't get zero sugar today. It wasn't even near where.
Oh no, it wasn't in the same spot.
No, on the shelf, it literally had just that.
I swear I saw it.
It's at the front. It's at literally by checkout, and I literally wanted to throw the entire case across the store when I seen the freaking thing. But
that's dumb.
But
no, I was at the store.
I do want to be better about zero sugar, but at the same time, I'm only limiting myself to one when I was drinking like a 32-ounce Dr. Pepper in the morning, and then a 32-ounce after work, and then another 32-ounce at dinner. Like,
yeah,
one can is not anywhere near compared to what I was drinking.
Yeah. If you're limiting, I mean that's kind of the whole thing. The whole thing of what you're trying to do is just limit yourself on stuff. For
not
me,
dieting at all, but I have been eating poopy. Jaybirds has been one of my cravings this week for whatever reason.
Chose a great time to start trying to eat better. When now your cravings are gonna start really setting in. Like last night you were like, SpaghettiOs and mac and cheese. It sound great to mix together.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's probably something I'd do. It was like,
and it was good.
Weird at first, but like I thought about it. I'm like, interesting, but I guess you liked it, so
it was good.
Yeah, go ahead. Props to you. All the power to you on that. Yeah. Lost my train of thought.
It's been going great for you.
Oh yeah, for me, yeah, I've been sticking to my stuff. I
mean, one of your thighs is.
I want to say
two of mine.
I want to say I might be down a pound already. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Did you hear me?
Because I don't know what.
Well, I said one of your thighs is two of mine. No.
One of your thighs is two of mine?
No.
What are you trying to say?
Two of my thighs. Or two of your thighs are one of mine.
Oh.
My thighs are big. I don't lose weight in the legs, and I'm starting to notice a little bit of double chin, and I don't like it.
Well, that's what food does to you.
I don't like it.
Especially now you're getting older, you can't. It's literally like as much as you want to eat the same, like you just can't. You know.
Yeah.
As much as you think,
right now
I used to eat I used to eat whatever I want when I was younger, but then you're like, yeah, you were younger, and now unfortunately you're getting older, metabolism's slowing down, not as active, blah 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 blah, this that and the other, and now you can't eat as much as you used to. And for me, boy, that freaking sucks, because I had a big old appetite when I was younger.
Yeah.
And it is tough. It is super tough. I want to say this time around it's even tougher. Like I've already been like with starting the new diet since the 1st of April or the 2nd of April.
It was the first.
Whatever. Well, like actually eating. I fasted the first day, and then the second day I was actually on the diet. But this time around, I've been like, trying to like convince myself, like, I'd be actually fine it this way. Like, I can just like do this, and I don't have to diet. And I'm like, no, I have to freaking, I gotta stay. I gotta commit. I gotta commit. And like, it really isn't that, like, the food that I eat is completely fine. I love the food that I eat. Yeah, I might get a little hungry here and there, and like my tummy will be grumbling at me in the mornings and blah blah blah. But like, it's just those foods where I'm like, oh man, do I want to smack a slice of za right now? Or like, man, do I want to freaking shove a sub in my mouth? Or freaking, just all those things. And like, yeah, the temptations are all so hard. But I'm committed. I'm gonna do it. Maybe not shoot all the way to the 165 like I was saying, because that is quite far. But
Yeah,
I want to shoot for the stars and then land up here. You know, I want to shoot for the stars and then land right here. So
I
like,
think
shooting for 165 and then settling for 170.
that's what I was gonna say. I don't think you should go like every time you go on a diet, you can't lose weight. You can't be like, I actually want to be 105 this time. Like, no. You're gonna be skin and bones.
I got to my goal, like like originally.
But that makes sense for your height. Your height, 165 is like a little too low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I was trying to say was that I got to my goal from my previous diet. What I wanted to do, I wanted to make it so that when I am eating and I'm full, I was at 180. And I did that. Like, I got down to 175, 174 or whatever. And then when I started eating and getting full and like had a full belly, I was at 180. And so like and so now I want to try and do, so when I'm full and everything, I'm at like 175, 170, right? So I need to shoot high, land a little low or whatnot. However that metaphor goes, you know?
Yeah. I know it's going to be hard for me to, I'm obviously not going to lose weight from here on, but after I have him, I want to eat the things I couldn't eat while pregnant and then seriously like lock in, and then I really have no excuse to lock in.
Yeah.
You know? Because all of a sudden, like, I wasn't really having any cravings, and now all of a sudden I am. And like, once it's on my mind, that's all I can think about. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Definitely at a weight I don't like seeing, but anything for him. And then once he's here, and you gotta realize, like, there's a lot going on. Like,
What do you mean?
The weight of him, the placenta. I've increased 50% of my blood. Like,
and we found out today he's even measuring
a week ahead.
So,
which I knew was just gonna happen. My belly's big. I felt for 24 weeks along.
You felt it in your giblets. You felt it. No, that's
and my
not.
balls, for real. But
you felt it in your nuggets.
Yeah.
What is it? How
I
does
just
it go?
knew he was going to start measuring ahead at some point, because I look at some people that are 20 weeks and it's like they're like 24 and they're like barely showing, and I already had people go, "When are you due?" I'm like, end of July.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, you're only 6 months?" I'm like, or 5. And I'm like,
yeah. I saw you when you were laying down. I was like,
There's a weird.
I was like, whoa, because it was like flat and then it's a bump.
Yeah.
And because I know you didn't eat anything, and I was like, oh, like that makes sense. Where like when you eat, when you're full, it fills this top.
And
that's where your stomach is. It's not no longer like down here. Your stomach is like up here.
So when I feel full, I feel ridiculously full because all my food's right here.
And it's no longer can be down.
There's
the lower belly area
down here but the placenta and the baby. And it's like
little guy. Can't wait to meet him.
It's crazy. Like, I noticed that once I started like laying on my back, I had this like bump of him. I was like, whoa. Yeah, that's funky looking.
Mm-hmm. How big is he? He's big as an eggplant now?
technically an ear of corn, but if he's measuring a week ahead, then yeah.
What's the length? Let's read the fun facts.
He's
Let's check out the fun facts this
and
week.
1/2 inches, but he's probably now a foot long. About
Foot long? No way.
If he's measuring a week ahead, he's about a foot long. Oh,
More than a foot. 13 inches.
He's probably about a foot long.
Pound and a half.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And if he's measuring a week ahead, we have 15 weeks left.
Big little sucker. Be my best bud.
And it's really getting to the point where, like, the other night he wasn't moving at his normal time and it scared me. And I remember going like this and I literally felt him shift.
Oh, yeah? Ooh.
So it's getting to the point where I, like, almost can...
You can push him around?
Yeah. Feel where he's at. Right now, I don't know.
Weird.
I don't know.
You can make him do a backflip. Keep doing that.
Yeah, he's over here.
No, so yeah, we went to the appointment today.
No ultrasound this time, which is weird, but...
Yeah, we didn't get to see him, his cute little face or anything.
It's to the point they measure the belly, they hear his heartbeat, and he was not a fan. I knew it.
He kept moving around, trying to dodge it.
But as soon as we got there, I was like, he is just jumping.
Moving and moving and moving.
He's moving everywhere. So I knew he was going to probably give him a hard time with however they were going to do it.
And then they gave her your glucose drink for the next appointment. Are you nervous for that?
A little bit, because if I do have gestational diabetes, which I would have more symptoms and signs at this point, I feel, if I did. But if I were to, like, my diet has to strictly change.
Yeah.
Like, there is no, like, well, I'm pregnant, I can do that. Like, no. Like, it's like, you should not eat these certain things. Because diabetes, it's not good for, it's too much sugar intake. You can't eat too much sugar. Is that what it is?
No, it's something that your body can't produce, something that has to do with sugar. Or...
I just know the way you
look
eat
it up. What
has to change?
Be like, what exactly? What exactly? Is what does it say? What does chat
properly
say?
Manage blood sugar.
Can't
Glucose
properly manage
levels.
blood sugar. How does your body manage blood sugar then? Does it use the sugar as energy, or probably.
Common symptoms are increased thirst, which not really. I just love me a Dr. Pepper, really. More frequent urination.
It's gonna happen.
Yes, but I do feel like I do pee a lot more. Like, it's getting to the point I'm getting up like 2, 3. But this week I have specifically peed a lot more, but I have been drinking a lot more water.
Me as well. I've also been peeing a lot more in the middle of the night too, annoyingly.
And then fatigue. I don't have that.
But I'm not pregnant though.
She actually is.
No. No one's supposed to know that.
Balanced diet, carbs, protein, fiber. Regular movement, monitoring blood sugar.
Oh, and then now they're also going to, or we have to start paying attention more to his movements and if he's constantly moving. So
in about I'm next appointment I'll be almost 30 weeks.
Yeah.
That's literally 4 weeks away, and
You'll
already...
You'll be at 30 weeks?
Almost done.
Golly. How many weeks is full? 42?
40.
40?
Yeah.
Jeez.
And if he's measuring a week ahead, so let's say he's 25 weeks instead of 24. Yeah, 4 weeks from today.
Dang.
And we'll be like 29 weeks if he's still measuring a week ahead. But just because I'm measuring a week ahead doesn't mean we'll have him a week sooner. That doesn't mean that.
He's gonna come whenever he comes.
Yeah. Full term is still
Yeah.
his due date. When you're 1 week ahead, I don't think your due date changes. I think it has to be a little over a week before it changes your due date.
Just means he's a little bit bigger, that's all.
Oh my gosh.
Just a tad bit bigger.
Even though we had to talk about this, and I told him we can't get too big.
I'm sure he understood what you said. He's trying. I'm sure he's trying his hardest.
No, I want him to be big and healthy, but I also don't want to be pushing out a 10-pound baby. That's too much.
So I had an idea of we should read some "Am I the Asshole" on Reddit for a little bit. I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be good.
Been a while.
So we're gonna get into that. We'll read. I want to say at least three Reddit.
Do that and then play a game after.
A game. What game?
That one game that was viral on TikTok for a while of picking a number 1 through 100.
Oh, up
both
and down.
Both of us, and then
up and down. That's easy. The game's easy. I'll beat you so easily.
We should have had like a piece of paper though and a pen. Because my brain doesn't work that fast.
There's such a good strategy for that, and it makes it so easy.
What?
You go halfway. It's easy. It just makes the most sense. If you're picking any number between
we can play
1 to 100.
You know what we should do one time?
What?
Is do a wall between us and say what we have. And either lie or tell the truth and then ask questions about it. We should do that sometime.
You should do that. Okay.
Anyways.
Am I the asshole for saying my wife wasn't my dream girl in a trivia game? All right, the context. And I'm going to do my absolute best to try and read this without any mistakes, but no promises. So,
I'm going to have to sit forward.
Who's here?
I got to sit forward because it's really hurting my top bone to sit. What the? People just walking.
And you guys join in as well. This is from r/Am I the Asshole from 6 years ago. Branch Loans. Branch Loans. So my wife and I have been doing a game night every so often with some other couples via Zoom since we can't go out and see people lately. So I guess this is COVID time. We were playing this card game the other night that was like basically a trivia game for couples to play, and you're asked a question and you write down your answer and your partner has to guess what they think you answered. Okay? Mm-hmm. If they guess correctly, your team gets a point. Whichever couple knows each other's... Whichever couples knows each other the best wins. Oh, knows each other the best, comma, wins. There's no comma there. Okay. I'd be typing the same way. So some of the questions in this version were a little spicy, and one of the questions was, who is your dream man/woman to have sex with? I wrote down my spin instructor since my wife knows I think she's hot and thought she'd guess her and we'd get a point. Okay, first off, really?
That's a lot.
All right, well, turns out every other husband either wrote down their wife or a celebrity /fictional character.
That's what I would have thought.
Yeah. My wife was livid and upset. I tried to explain I didn't actually want to do anything with my spin instructor, and I would never even briefly consider being unfaithful. It was just me trying to play the game. She doesn't believe me, saying everyone else's instinct was a woman who didn't exist, or better yet, they're wise. I feel really bad, but also really confused. I don't know how to deal with this. Is she overreacting, or am I the asshole? P.S. And no need to tell me about the Curb Your Enthusiasm episode. No, I hadn't seen it. Yes, what? I don't. Okay, from that top part, is he the asshole? I would say so. I mean,
yeah.
If their relationship was different, I mean, clearly he thought his relationship was different in that way. You know? In our relationship, 100%, I'd be the asshole. I would not even think of doing that.
Yeah, that's
you know?
crazy.
If you ever have like one person pass, it's always, I feel like it's almost always got to be someone who's like really completely like almost never gonna happen.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's my take. What about you?
Same.
All right. Well, that's cheating. You gotta come up with.
That is it.
Come up with your yeah. Ow. That did hurt.
No, I feel the same way.
Excellent.
I was expecting him to say like that he did pick one of his, like, say Beyonce or something, and then her get mad, and then I was gonna say, well, yeah, she's overreacting, because I think it's stupid when people in relationships get mad when they're like, oh, that celebrity's hot or whatever. You know, that's like, normal. And the people that get mad over it, it's like, grow up.
Well, like when you're talking about like someone who you see daily, your spin instructor.
What is that? What even is that?
It's like a workout coach, basically.
I don't hate you.
Well, I know, you scared me. I didn't know what you were doing. It also tickled me too. My hair, like, okay, get out of here. All right.
You flinched like I hit you or something.
You do.
Right.
No, you pop my pimples. That's what I do. So I gotta get out of the way before you can get your little fingers and grippers and.
We were talking about this the other day, and I said, "Oh boy, if our son gets zits, he's gonna hate his mom.
He's going to absolutely hate you. He's gonna love me more just because I don't pick at his zits. Yeah.
I won't. Like, once he's like, I'm not gonna intrude on him, but like, if he is 11 years old, I'm gonna be like, I'm popping that.
And he's gonna be like, Dad, help!
He's
help.
He's gonna scream for you, and then you're gonna be like, stop picking his face.
Stop picking at his face. I volunteer as tribute. You can pick at my face. No, I think you're on your own, buddy. I think you're on your own. All right, next one. This comes from Alley Cat Dog on r/Am I the Asshole? Am I the asshole? My sister thinks I hate her because I don't want to be around her kid. Might be the asshole. Am I the asshole? Sister had a child that is now 2 years old, and I don't like being around the kid. Basically, my sister's like 35 and me 24. Don't know. We'll find out. We're best friends and hung out 24/7 till she started dating a man who was in jail. Not her man. Dating a man who was in jail. Okay. They met online. As soon as he got out, they moved in together. Hold on. Pause. How do you meet a guy online who's in jail? Well, they got phones in there? I don't know nothing about jail, okay?
Yeah, there's a lot that happens because a lot of, like, inmate hop and try to be in a relationship with inmates, which is just such a weird... So weird.
Yeah.
Not in a rude way, but, like... Choose someone who's on the outside. Come on.
Right. Especially we're in, like...
And they're in there for a reason.
Yeah.
How do you know you're not taking someone that murdered somebody?
Or like someone who you like barely met.
Charges, but...
Like barely met, maybe I'd say even up to like a month, and then they go to jail. You should probably move on, especially if it's like a super long. If it's like a week, okay, I understand. But if it's like a year or more or longer, I say move on. Honestly.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, they met online. As soon as he got out, they moved in together, and she kind of fell off the earth. Then around 9 months later, ironic, she fell pregnant and moved back to town where we hung out more, but still not as often. While she was pregnant, I had very traumatic baby-related things happen to me. After that, I couldn't be around her, as seeing her pregnant made me constantly feel ill. As soon as she gave birth, I couldn't see the baby without feeling mentally and mentally and physically ill. It says mentally physically ill. Now, 2 years later, I've maybe seen her and the kid 5 times since the kid was born. I also moved across the country for school. My mouth's getting dry. As of lately, my sister's been upset and saying I never talk to her or want to call her / see her anymore, which is kind of true, but I want my sister and to talk. Whatever, just when I do, it's always about her baby or basically forcing me to talk to the baby while toddler on FaceTime, but I genuinely do not like babies anymore to the point I get angry or sick seeing them. I physically cannot interact with a baby. I don't know what to say. Like, do I ask the baby where she gets her clothes and if she finds any boys cute? No.
Yes, at 2 years old?
Right.
Absolutely.
Well, that's what she's saying. Like, she's like, what do I ask the baby? Like, if the baby's the only thing that she's talking to, you know? After my traumatic experience, I genuinely don't understand how to talk to babies. I get physically ill seeing babies. What do you mean? Okay, enough with the physically ill. Like, you're going under, getting sick, come down with the flu as soon as you see a baby. I don't know. After my traumatic experience, I generally don't understand how to talk to babies. I get physically ill seeing babies, and I can't eat around babies at restaurants unless they're at least 4. What? There's no way.
That's just dramatic.
I've recently gotten better with kids, mostly interacting with strangers' kids or friends of kids. They randomly come up to me because for some reason kids love me, but when it comes to my sister, I still can't be around or talk to her kid. Same goes for my other sister who had a baby a month after my original sister's. I think it's because they were pregnant during a traumatic time in my life. Am I the asshole for not seeing my sister or talking to her as often? Okay, so I kind of need to know this traumatic event, right? Because if you're just making a mountain out of a molehill where you say it's traumatic, but everybody else in the world is saying like, oh, like, what?
That's what you meant?
Yeah.
Like, that's what you're talking about?
Then it'll kind of...
Like, what traumatic thing can happen?
I still kind of think this person's the asshole because, like, it's your sister's kid, regardless of who the parent is or whatever. It's your sister's kid,
and it's your niece or nephew. Yeah. Period.
It's still your niece or nephew, and
so when they're 4, you'll like them.
Yeah, I feel like she's being a little dramatic about this, and the whole physically ill. Like anytime I see a baby,
it was giving.
As soon as she gave birth, I couldn't see the baby without feeling mentally and physically ill. Wow.
It was giving that scene from Love Is Blind.
What?
When they're at the bar.
Oh, wait.
What was it saying?
A flying.
Oh.
I don't give a flying F. I don't give a flying F. What's that guy? What's that guy's name? What was that guy's name? Chris. Yeah. All right, we were gonna go through one more. Let's see, which one sounds the most interesting? Am I the asshole for commenting on my wife's wrinkle? Am I the asshole for kicking my stepdad out of his house and contesting my mom's will? Am I the asshole for telling my sister it's her fault she's not in my niece's life? Nah, boring. Am I the asshole for not taking time off work to take his kid? Okay, we're gonna go with wife's wrinkle. That sounds the most interesting.
Already, absolutely.
Oh, there's not a very long thing, but I guess we'll do it. You know that they're live streaming the spaceship and the crew that went to the moon, that they're wrapping around the moon. It's streaming on Netflix.
Huh? What?
It's streaming on Netflix.
Right now? What's happening? What's happening? What is it?
They're sending a rocket to wrap around the moon and then come back. Or not a rocket, but like a spaceship team for the first time. It's the first time humans have ever gotten far, like an actual human has been away from Earth. The farthest the human's been away from the Earth.
I thought we had a moon landing.
Well, We had a moon landing. We had a moon landing, but that was on what we can see. They're talking about going behind the moon and coming back around.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So it's farther than where a
Is
human
that
has ever
the
been.
one that everybody's seeing from planes take off?
Yes, that was, yeah. That was,
planes and being like, when you're good to see the...
yeah, that was one of them
How,
that
like, time and
took our
place is
forward out.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Time and place is insane.
Like
to
if
be
you
on
look
a
out of
plane
your
when they
window, you
decided.
can see the launch.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
what?
crazy.
And the amount of speed.
And it wasn't
goes,
specifically for
up,
that. Yeah, but
it goes up
did you
pretty
see it went
fast.
up and then that would scare me?
Well, that's what it does.
I know it
because
has to aim for where it's going, but like.
Well, not even that. No, what they did was that I think what happened was
But
that
it
it went
spooky.
around the Earth twice, and then that's what it did. It went around the Earth twice, and then like slingshotted with the Earth's gravity and whatnot, and then made it to the moon. And then they're gonna do a wraparound of the moon, and then slingshot themselves back to Earth. That's basically what they're doing, or something like that. Yeah. Anyways, am I the asshole for commenting on my wife's wrinkle? I was driving with my wife and noticed that she had an indent on her forehead. I commented, "Damn, that's a deep wrinkle," and that apparently pissed her off because she ignored me for a week. It also turned out to be a scar, not a wrinkle.
Well,
Honestly, didn't understand the issue with what I said until we finally got into an argument about it today. I don't know. I thought it was just like saying, "You got something on your face or a booger in your nose." Am I the asshole for, or is she just being emotional? I mean,
I don't know.
It also depends on the type of relationship. Like if you're upfront about those type of things, like you're like, "Oh, wrinkle on your face," or like, but like being really upfront about it, or like if your relationship isn't like that, I guess that I feel like that really kind of depends on if they're the asshole or not. You know, if their relationship is like. Where they would say something kind of like that often in that
You could probably hear
tone.
me breathing in this mic. I'm sorry.
That's okay. What was I saying? It depends on the tone of how they're saying it, in my opinion. So if he's...
I don't know. If you said you got a deep-ass crater on your freaking forehead, I'd be like, damn.
Well, yeah, if it's like out of the blue... Especially like it's not.
Stop looking at my forehead.
Well, I'm trying to put myself in his shoes, right? You're like you're smile, and like, whoa, that's a pretty deep wrinkle that's on your face. But I mean, like, that's not something I would usually say. I'd be like, oh, like, well, that wrinkle's kind of deep. You know, that's something I would say. Am I the asshole for that? No. And also, like, if I didn't know it was a scar, honestly, how do you not know that your wife has a scar?
I know.
There's that.
Do you know my scars and what they're from? My big ones?
Yeah.
I have two pretty...
Dog curling iron.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Good.
Mm-hmm. I want to say no, he's not the asshole on this. I guess a lot of people are saying that he was the asshole for this. I want to say no. I'm going to say not the asshole for that. Because I feel like
I had no response because it depends on how it was said.
Yeah, it does depend, but you gotta take a side. You gotta take a side, babe. Come on. From what you're reading, is he the asshole or not?
Like, no, but like I'm sure because like in our relationship, like when we're to the point of wrinkles, I'm sure we're gonna be all over each other. Like, no, your first wrinkle, you old man, or vice versa.
Like in our relationship, like no, like that's just playing around.
Yeah. I can't.
I guess,
honestly,
like saying,
I can't.
Big ass wrinkle. You know,
then I'd be like,
damn, big ass forehead.
I actually can't wait till we get like older and I can be like, oh my gosh, you are wrinkly. Or you're like gray hairs. Oh, you're cooked.
No, you're roasting me to the moon and back.
Me and Do you reveal it now?
Yeah. All right. You guys been waiting the whole entire episode for this right here. What is our baby boy's name? Our baby boy's name is... Oh, I thought I was wearing a shirt. It's not.
Nope.
It's dirty.
It's actually probably not.
Well, I just wore it to the gym today.
Oh.
What is it?
It's going to be Ace.
Ace. Our little boy's going to be named Ace.
So me and Ace will be bullying you when you get your gray hairs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what...
Your gray beard hairs. Oh, I can't wait.
I've been calling him AC boy. Your grandma calls him Acer. You're like, no, grandma.
I know. I'm like, no.
Acer is not his name. He's not name of a computer. He's named the same name as a card in a deck of cards. Sure. Not a computer. Not the ACER. It's just ACE.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're so excited to meet our little Ace.
I know. I can't wait. I just came across a Instagram reel and he was like, this is my son Ace. And then I was like, oh, he's like a brand new baby. And he goes, and this is the tips I have for brand new dads for the first week of bringing your baby home. I should have. I either sent it to you or I liked it. One of the two. But yeah, he said, this is Ace. I was like, no way. It's weird to hear.
What a coinky dink. Yeah. Yeah, super excited to meet him. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode 83.
We'll come up with a game next time that's actually like thought out and maybe.
Yeah, or maybe we should actually like get a game that we can like play.
We should get questions.
Questions?
We have a question game that's not crazy.
Or like trivia? I suck at trivia, dude.
Same, that would be fun.
Maybe we should.
Or we should get that microphone game.
Microphone
Where
game?
they flip a card and it's like a word and you have to sing lyrics with that word in it. And whoever picks up the microphone first like has to sing the verse of it.
Oh, I'd suck at that. I would absolutely suck at that.
I don't, and here's the thing. I maybe this whole pregnancy I've heard maybe 30 songs max because.
You don't like listening to music?
While pregnant. It's not something I enjoy.
And everything. I'm about to rip ass, so we gotta end this podcast before it. Oh. Too late. All right. See you guys next week. Thank you guys for tuning in. Bye.
Bye.